Ist kein Problem. Da. Bitteschön.
I've found the thing you asked me for, but are you absolutely certain it won't harm you?
Don't be silly. Of course it won't.
Fine. I hope you know what you're doing. Can I have your name band now, please?
Yes. No matter what they say, I do keep my promises.
Oh,
What
Gott sei
do
Dank.
they? You know what? It doesn't matter.
Okay, danke schön.
Thank you for your help.
Annies Namenband. Es ist ein Armband des Krankenhauses zum Anstecken. Darauf steht Anne Jennifer Burton. 15.11.1975. Ich gehe da jetzt mal rein. Die ist... Okay, sie ist nicht hier drin. Alles klar. Ich will jetzt eigentlich gar nicht wissen, wo sie überhaupt ist. Weil, kann ich mit der jetzt noch andere Sachen quatschen, oder?
Can I make a phone call, please?
Okay,
Can you... Thanks.
gut, kein Problem. Da sind die Akten, die sind... okay. So. Bitte?
Sorry, Mom, can't let you through.
Doch, doch,
We'll need to
darfst
see a discharge letter from your doctor
du. Kein
first.
Problem.
Here. Are you happy now?
Yes, that seems fine. Can I just check your name band to confirm that you are indeed Anne Burton?
Oh,
natürlich.
all right. I didn't realize you knew how to read. There you go. Can I go now?
Of course. Thank you, Mom. We'll see you soon.
Ja, ich hoffe nicht.
No, you won't. Now get out of my way.
Ich finde das aber geil, dass sie jetzt in so einem Nachthemdchen hier, ne? Tür. Ein Lagerraumtür. Kann man da rein? Nö. Okay. Nächste Tür. Bürotür öffnen? Nein. Gott sei Dank geht das hier endlich weiter. Oh Gott.
And you must be Susan Ashworth.
Scheiße.
Well, perhaps I am.
Oh, mir ist
Do
erschreckt.
you mind if I ask you where you're heading to?
I was just going for a little walk, stretch my legs, get some fresh air.
Oh oh.
Give it a rest. I'm not going anywhere.
Miss Ashworth, please relax. There's been a mistake. You have been prescribed wrong medication. I apologize sincerely on behalf of my team and the hospital, but luckily we managed to spot it on time.
On time. You have no idea what
Yeah.
I've been through.
Once again, I'm truly sorry. I promise no more drugs will be given to you. I personally guarantee you will have a good, peaceful sleep tonight, and you can be discharged in the morning.
Why can't I go tonight? I want to go now.
I'm really sorry, but we can't legally discharge suicidal patients without a full psychiatric assessment. It's too late for it now, but I promise we'll have a chat in my office first thing in the morning, okay? And then you can go home. Is that all right?
Nö.
I haven't really got much choice, have I?
Now I'd like to ask you some questions about your life, Susan. You might find them very personal, but it's important that you answer me as honestly as possible.
Fine. Let's get it over with then, shall we? I'd like to go home at last.
Of course, I understand. So, Susan, let's see. Are you living alone at the moment?
Ich habe eine Wohnung gemietet, sie ist meistens recht einsam. Ich lerne es auch gut, soll ich mit meinen Freunden muss schon kein Problem.
I live
So.
on my own, and it suits me just
Sind jetzt
fine.
beleidigt.
I don't need anyone. People mostly bore me. Sometimes they annoy me or upset me. I'm happy with how things are at the moment. I have my little bit of space, and it's my own. It's private. I'd like to keep it that way.
What do you do for a living?
I'm between jobs at the moment. I'll find something soon. But it's been difficult. I didn't feel that great. I felt weak and powerless and tired most of the time. I felt really awfully tired.
Typical depression symptoms. We can give you something for that. You'll feel stronger and motivated.
I admire your faith in modern medication, Doctor. I hope you're right.
Describe to me what your mornings look like. What is the first thing you do each day?
Oh Gott. Ich trinke einen starken Kaffee und rauche auf dem Balkon. Ich frühstücke. Ich trinke eine Tasse Tee und ich liege wach im Bett, kann mich nicht dazu bringen, die Augen zu öffnen. Ich gehe auf Toilette. Ich mache das Fenster. Fernseher an, um und Fernseher sind. Okay. Das erste. Ich gehe auf
I
Toilette.
go to the toilet. Doesn't everyone?
Fair enough. What is the next thing you do then?
Oh, I don't know. I just muddle through, I guess. Don't think there's any routine to it. It depends how I feel that day.
Would you say that you feel safer at home than outside?
Ja.
Yeah, I suppose. It's not really about safety. I've just felt sad for a long time now. Really sad, you know? Somehow it brings me down even more when I go out and see all those happy, successful people. It makes me feel more like a failure if I don't see it. It doesn't hurt that much.
What do you think is missing in your life? Or rather, what is one thing that you think would make your life better?
Es wäre mehr schön, Geld zu haben, ein guter Freund. Aber ich wünsche, ich sehe besser aus. Etwas, für das ich zu kämpfen und wissen Sie.
A good
Guter
friend. Someone I could finally trust. But I can't see anyone will turn up anytime soon. I've become a social hermit. People avoid me.
You'll have to try to open up a bit. Hopefully the suicide watch worker will work with you on that.
Don't think it'll help much. I heard they're not very good.
Really? Sorry to hear that. Have you ever attended group therapy for depression or some other form of counseling?
Wie gesagt, ich glaube, dass das Spiel darauf aus ist, dass man da selber so ein bisschen private Sachen... wobei jetzt beide Antworten auf mich nicht zutreffen. Ja, ich habe schon mal eine Therapie gemacht und ja, ich habe auch an Gruppensachen teilgenommen, aber mir hat es sehr geholfen.
Yes, it didn't help much, as you can see.
Just something to think about. I can see you're really willing to open up and talk about your issues. That's a positive sign.
I haven't really talked about my feelings for a long time.
You're doing very well so far. Do you have problems sleeping?
Every night. I take pills for that. There aren't any left now, though.
In the light of recent events, I think you should stay off those pills for a while. I suggest you drink some hot milk before bed instead. Would you describe for me how you feel at the moment?
Ich fühle mich jetzt gut. Auf jeden Fall besser als vor dem Unfall. Ich fühle mich, als wäre die ganze Welt gegen mich.
I feel like I want to change my life for the better. I feel like I want to change my life for the better. Not really sure how yet, but I really want to try.
Do you find it hard to concentrate?
Nö.
No, not really.
Do you drink alcohol, Susan?
Only
Manchmal.
sometimes.
I'd suggest you don't consume any alcohol at all for a while. Does that sound like something you can do?
Yeah, sure. I'm not a big drinker anyway.
Sometimes when life gets too much and people feel sad or upset, they think about suicide. Do you often think about suicide?
Nein, natürlich nicht. Ich weiß nicht, was in mich gefahren ist. Nun, ich habe manchmal darüber nachgedacht. Wir wollen ja raus aus dem Ding, ne?
No, of course not. I don't know what got into me. It's hard to explain why I did it. I must have thought there was no other options left. But I never used to think about it or plan it. It just happened. As if I'd suddenly lost control. I knew what I was doing was wrong, and yet I was unable to stop it. Strange, isn't it?
Please, in your own words, try to explain to me, why did you really try to take your own life, Susan?
Es war nur ein plötzlicher Impuls. Ich schäme mich jetzt dafür. Nichts hat mich mehr glücklich gemacht. Ich wollte jedem zeigen, wie verletzlich ich mir immer. Wir wollen ja immer noch daraus, ne? Ich glaube, dass sie da eigentlich schon sehr endgültig war, aber wir wollen raus aus diesem Ding.
It was just a sudden impulse. I'm ashamed of it now. I had a really rotten day, you know? I felt like I was suffocating between the four walls of my bedroom. It just would get worse and worse. By the afternoon, I realized I cried for the past 3 hours. I didn't even know I'd been crying until I went to the bathroom and saw my face in the mirror. I looked like a ghost. I looked like I was dead already, you know? And then I saw the sleeping pills. I thought, why not? And I did it.
Do you feel as if you're a burden, or that life isn't worth living?
Nö.
Not anymore. It's strange. But I feel lighter. I feel stronger. Besides, I live alone. Who could I be a burden to?
What makes you feel better?
Gute Frage, ne? Entschuldigung. Meine Katzenarbeit hat mich manchmal glücklich gemacht. Antidepressiva machen mich geholfen. Ein langes Bad. Musik, ich spiele Klavier.
My cats. I always put out a bowl of food for the stray cats. They're ever so grateful. I like their company.
What makes you feel worse?
Leute, die haben mich zu oft enttäuscht. Ich hasse es, wenn es regnet. Lärm, zu viel Lärm. Einsamkeit, mit dem ich sprechen könnte. Es könnte alles sein, ja.
People. They've let me down too many times. I don't know who to trust anymore. I only trust my cats these days.
So you say in the suicide note.
Because that's true. I've been stabbed in the back more times than I could count.
Have you imagined your funeral and how people will react to your death?
Ich habe mir auch vorgestellt, ich hoffe, die Leute würden sich schuldig fühlen. Also ich denke mal, steht fühlen. Gehe ich jetzt mal von aus. Wahrscheinlich würde eh niemand kommen.
Probably nobody would come anyway. Can you imagine it? Now that's a sad picture. Loved by no one. Missed only by some cats. No tears shed for me. No flowers on my grave. But that's okay. I never liked flowers. I wouldn't miss that.
Finally, I'd like you to tell me about Eric.
Eric?
Yes, your husband. I believe this might be important. What can you tell me about your relationship? What had happened between you two?
Es ist spät, können wir ein andermal darüber reden. Da gibt's nichts zu reden. Ich möchte wirklich nicht darüber reden. Nee.
I don't really want to talk about this.
Nein.
Fine. I suppose you've opened enough for one day. Okay, one more question. This is just a formality, but I have to ask, are you going to do it again?
That's a hard one. I don't know. But hey, I've got it. The answer is no, I'm not. Thank you very much.
Excellent. We're nearly done here.
Nearly?
There's just one more thing I must clear with you. What exactly happened last night?
Well, after I'd met you outside the ward yesterday, I went back to my room and fell asleep. I slept really well, considering what happened earlier. But then someone woke me up. It was the same nurse who was so friendly with me the first night. She said we needed to talk.
We must go, Susan. You are not safe here.
But
Please, you must follow me. Quickly.
Was? Wie? Ich muss jetzt hier so...
I went after her. The ward seemed very quiet. It must have been late at night.
Hurry!
Wait for me. Tell me what's going on here.
Liz? Liz? Ich laufe einfach mal. Ich weiß jetzt gar nicht, wann ich... Ah,
The
da.
security guys were gone. She pointed at the corridor and said,
You go first. I'll explain everything in a minute.
Okay.
Susan, if we don't escape now, they're going to hurt you. Please trust me. I know a way out of here. I'll help you escape. Let's go down this corridor. I'll be right behind you.
Welchen Korridor? Was? Was? Hier? Ein Lagerraum? Also hier. Was? Halt. Kann ich die jetzt... was meint er da? Nein, kann ich immer noch nicht. Okay. Susan? Liz? Okay.
I think I can hear someone coming.
Oh, scheiße.
Damn it! We can't go through there. Let's turn back, Susan. I know another way.
Okay. Liz, warte.
Turn left here. We can use the maintenance lift to get us out of this place.
Okay. Aufzug. Okay, alles klar. Wo bin ich denn? Ah, da bin ich, alles klar. Ich. Knopf, ruf den Aufzug. Hier lang geht's nicht, okay, alles klar. In den Aufzug. Liz, du machst mir Angst. Jetzt bin ich oben. Soll ich da jetzt runterspringen oder was? Bist du ein Ratter? Liz? Liz! Warte!
What are we doing on the roof? Liz,
Liz? Liz? Nein.
what the hell are you doing? And why is there blood on your clothes? Liz,
Liz?
It's quicker than the stairs. And besides, all the doors are locked anyway. This is the only way out of here. The
Was?
only escape.
Nein! Nee!
Let's both jump. It won't hurt, you'll see.
Sind sie verrückt geworden? Kommen sie ja so sofort runter? Ist ja eine schlechte, kommen so... wir versuchen es mal auf die nette, weil ich sag mal, Leute da unter Druck zu setzen, ist vielleicht nicht... Ist sie bekloppt?
this is a bad idea. Come down and we'll talk.
I've made up my mind. I need to end this suffering now. Besides, I have no one to live for anyway. No one ever listened to me. No one ever cared.
I listened. You're a nice girl. You have your whole life ahead of you.
You listened. Did you really?
Of course I did. You talk a lot, but I've always been a good listener. I liked talking to you.
Ach, jetzt hat er wieder hier so ein... Erinnert sich an die Geschichte, die ich neulich erzählt
The one
habe.
about the woman in A&E?
Die den Wachmann ärgerte, ja, sie rauchte eine Zigarette, verbrannte im Bett, sprang vom Dach. Ehrlich gesagt, wie war das denn? Sie rauchte eine Zigarette und verbrannte im Bett.
Yeah, she smoked a cigarette and burned in bed.
Okay. You have listened. Maybe you're right.
Ach,
Or maybe
du
it was just a
Scheiße.
blind
Oh
guess.
nein.
But I must jump anyway. I have no choice.
Wait! Please stop and think for a second.
Did you not hear what I said? I have no choice.
Yes, you do! You can choose to come back inside with me, and we'll just forget this like it never happened, okay?
Was?
Do you remember that other thing I told you? I'm sure I told you about my flatmates. Did I tell you what one of them does for a living? I bet you don't remember that.
Stripperin.
She's a stripper.
Yes. Or at least that's what I think she is. You've listened. I just wish other people did.
I'm sure they do. It can't be that bad.
What do you know? Why do you care anyway?
I don't want you to make the same mistake I did.
I thought you of all people knew how it feels. When you're trapped, and you can't trust anyone.
Look, I'm sure there must be someone who cares about you.
My colleagues don't care, my family don't care, even my fucking boyfriend never cared. He said he needed to go find himself. Did I tell you when he broke up with me?
Valentinstag, oder? Oh Gott, scheiße, ist so lange.
On Valentine's Day.
Yes.
Ja.
Valentine's Day.
Gott sei
You
Dank.
and I could have been good
Also nein.
friends, you know. You really listened to everything I said after all.
Ja! Errungenschaft.
I'll be back. When you need help, I'll be there, Susan. But right now, it's time for me to let go.
Nee. Nein! Nein, du bleibst hier. Hier! Ah, nein! Scheiße. Ich habe doch alles richtig beantwortet. Oh nein. Na, schöne Scheiße. Und jetzt? Ach nein. Ach Liz. Scheiße.
After that, I went back. I tried telling people about Liz, but they all thought I was crazy again and didn't believe me.
And you were absolutely sure you saw Liz jump off this building?
You know, it doesn't matter. I just want to finish this and get some fresh air.
Susan, I know Liz well. She wouldn't do something like that. As a matter of fact, I saw her this morning. She's fine. I'd like you to come with me and see her. Say hi. Make sure she's alright.
Stop treating me like I'm crazy. Fine, I'll go. I don't even care that much anyway.
Okay.
The door is locked?
I plan ahead, Susan. I had a feeling in my gut, and my gut's never wrong. I feel like I really got to know you, though. I'm very sorry you've had such a difficult life. I like your green eyes and your sleek cheekbones. You're a clever girl, Susan, but the sadness has poisoned you for too long. There is no coming back from it. For what it's worth, I would have let you go if it wasn't for Liz.
Was? Warum? Nein! Alter! Was habe ich dir jetzt schon wieder gemacht? Was habe ich falsch gemacht? Alter!